So I got into another episode of RB Battles, and this time we were playing Shrimp Game with 50 YouTubers to win 10 million Robux. So we started off on red light, green light, because obviously this is the first challenge you've got to do. And yeah, it was really funny seeing everyone's reactions. It was pretty intense because you've got to remember we were playing to win 10 million Robux, courtesy of Hazem, and everybody was just so nervous about dying. I saw players getting pushed, I saw players getting knocked over. At this point, I think Lana pushed me, which was pretty mean, and then when it was green light again, I got pushed by Creekcraft. I got pushed by 2 YouTubers with millions of subs, so yeah, that's brilliant. Anyway, green light came up again, and I managed to get across the finish line, so that was pretty intense, but I think everybody survived. And then we moved on to the next challenge, the cookie game, where you have to pick a cookie and you have to use a pin to cut out the shape in the middle. Now, I got the star, which personally I don't really think is that bad. Obviously not as good as like the circle or anything, but yeah, not as bad as the umbrella or that other crazy shape, so that one I passed. Then on to the next challenge, guys. Okay, stuff here got a bit crazy. Everybody was given a shank and you could pretty much like stab players to lower their health. And for some reason, this YouTuber, which goes by Induin, started targeting me. He stabbed me so many times I had to use my honeycomb, but luckily, guys, I did survive. So then on to the next challenge. Now this one is brand new, and I believe this is being added to the game maybe this weekend. So this thing is kind of like some sports day race type thing where you pretty much have to get to these checkpoints and then you've got to do a little challenge. So for the first one, you have to flip over a letter. I don't know, I've never actually watched Squid Game myself. Anyway, on to the next checkpoint, you have to throw a rock and knock over another rock. I did that relatively easily. Then we moved on to the next one, and on this one it was kind of strange. Like, these little buttons come up. It kind of reminds me of buttons on like a PlayStation controller or something, and you just have to click when your cursor matches up with the green box. So yeah, doing that was relatively easy. I got onto the next one as well, which is like a spinning top thing. You wind it up, you throw it on the floor, and it has to spin without stopping, kind of like a Beyblade. And the final one I was able to do very easily. I think this thing is called hacky sack. That's definitely a real sport. Anyway, I actually won that. Yeah, I got to the end, but not everybody was as lucky as me.
Oh no! Oh no, bro! Bro, it's over, bro.
At this point, guys, I was pretty nervous. Many players had been eliminated and we got onto the carousel round. So what you had to do on this round was go and pick a door. But the trouble is, guys, you have to get into groups, or in some cases, only one person can get inside. Now, unfortunately on this one, I messed up so bad. I should have been closer to the carousel when the doors opened. I did manage to get in this room and people were actually leaving, but for some reason, I think I forgot to close the door, and that's probably why I died. The good news is, Hazem did give me 70,000 Robux, so shout out to him, but I lost.